Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskrityam Naranjaiva Narottamam Devin Saraswatin Vyasam Tato Jaya Mudirayet Nashtaprayeshva Bhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavate Uttamasloke Bhaktin Bhavadir Naistiki Krishnaya Vasudevaya Devagi Nandanaya Cha Nandagopa Kumaraya Govindaya Namo Namaha. Hare Krishna. Welcome all the devotees for the Srimad Bhagavatam discussion. Today we are going to discuss Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 2, Chapter 9, text number 32. The canto name is The Cosmic Manifestation and the chapter name is Answers by Citing the Lord's Version. Please repeat the sloga behind me. Yāvān ahaṁ yathā-bhāvo.
Yāvān yathā-bhāvo.
yad-rūpa-guṇa-karmakaḥ.
yad-rūpa-guṇa-karmakaḥ.
tathaiva tattva-vijñānam.
tathaiva tattva-vijñānam.
astu te mad-anugrahāt.
astu te mad-anugrahāt.
Word by word meaning. Please repeat behind me. Yāvān, as I am in eternal form. Ahaṁ, myself. Yathā, as much as. Bhavaha, transcendental existence. Yat, those. Rūpa, various forms and colors. Guna, qualities. Karmakaḥ, activities. Tata, so and so. Eva, certainly. Tattva-vijñānam, factual realization. Astu, let it be. Te, unto you. Mad, my. Anugrahāt, by causeless mercy. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace Abhay Charanavinda A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Translation, please repeat behind me. All of me, namely my actual eternal form and my transcendental existence, color, qualities, and activities, let all be awakened within you by factual realization out of my causeless mercy. Purport. The secret of success in understanding the intricacies of knowledge of the absolute truth, the personality of Godhead, is the causeless mercy of the Lord. Even in the material world, the father of many sons discloses the secret of his position to the pet sons. The father discloses the confidence unto the son whom he thinks worthy. An important man in the social order can be known by his mercy only. Similarly, one must be very dear to the Lord in order to know the Lord. The Lord is unlimited. No one can know him completely, but one's advancement in the transcendental loving service of the Lord can make one eligible to know the Lord. Here, we can see that the Lord is sufficiently pleased with Brahmājī and therefore he offers his causeless mercy to him so that Brahmājī may have the factual realization of the Lord by his mercy only. In the Vedas, also it is said that a person cannot know the absolute truth, personality of Godhead, simply by dint of mundane education or intellectual gymnastics. One can know the supreme truth if one has unflinching faith in the bona fide spiritual master as well as in the Lord. Such a faithful person, even though illiterate in the mundane sense, can know the Lord automatically by the mercy of the Lord. In the Bhagavad Gita also, it is said that the Lord reserves the right to rise of not being exposed to everyone, and he keeps himself concealed from the faithless by his Yogamaya potency. To the faithful, the Lord reveals himself in his form, quality, and pastimes. The Lord is not formless as wrongly conceived by the impersonalist, but his form is not like one that we have experienced. The Lord discloses his form even to the extent of measurement to his pure devotees, and that is the meaning of yāvān, as explained by Srila Jiva Goswami, the greatest scholar of Srimad Bhagavatam. The Lord discloses the transcendental nature of his existence. The mundane wranglers make mundane conceptions of the form of the Lord. It is said in the revealed scriptures that the Lord has no mundane form. Therefore, persons with a poor fund of knowledge conclude that he must be formless. They cannot distinguish between the mundane form and the spiritual form. According to them, without a mundane form, one must be formless. This conclusion is also mundane because formlessness is the opposite concept of form. Negation of the mundane conception does not establish a transcendental fact. In the Brahma Samhita, it is said that the Lord has transcendental form and that he can utilize any one of his senses for any purpose. For example, he can eat with his eyes and he can see with his legs. In the mundane conception of form, one cannot eat with one's eyes or see with his leg. That is the difference between the mundane body and the spiritual body of such Chit Ananda. A spiritual body is not formless. It is different type of body of which we cannot conceive with our present mundane senses. Formless, therefore, means devoid of mundane form or possessing a spiritual body of which the non-devotee can have no conception by the speculative method. The Lord discloses to the devotee his unlimited varieties of transcendental bodies, all identical with one another with different kinds of bodily features. Some of the transcendental bodies of the Lord are blackish, and some of them are whitish, some of them are reddish, and some of them are yellowish. Some of them are four-handed, and some of them are two-handed. Some of them are like a fish, some of them are like a lion. All these different transcendental bodies of the Lord, without any differential category, are disclosed to the devotees of the Lord by the mercy of the Lord. And thus, the impersonalist false argument claiming the formless of the supreme truth do not appeal to a devotee of the Lord, even though such a devotee may not be very advanced in devotional service. The Lord has unlimited number of transcendental qualities, and one of them is his affection for his unalloyed devotee. In the history of the mundane world, we can appreciate his transcendental qualities. The Lord incarnates himself for the protection of his devotee and for the annihilation of the faithless. His activities are in relationship with all his devotees. Srimad Bhagavatam is full of such activities of the Lord in relationship with his devotees, and the non-devotees have no knowledge of such pastimes. The Lord lifted the Govardhana hill when he was only 7 years old and protected his pure devotees at Vrindavana from the wrath of Indra, who was overflooded the place with rain. Now, this lifting of the Govardhana hill by a 7-year-old boy may be unbelievable for the faithless, but for the devotees, it is absolutely believable. The devotee believes in the almighty potency of the Lord, while the faithless say that the Lord is almighty but do not believe it. Such men with a poor fund of knowledge do not know that the Lord is the Lord eternally, and that one cannot become the Lord by meditation or for millions of years or by mental speculation for billions of years. The impersonal interpretation of the mundane wranglers is completely refuted in this verse, because it is clearly stated here that the Supreme Lord has his qualities, forms, pastimes, and everything that a person has. All these descriptions of the transcendental nature of the personality of Godhead are factual realizations by the devotee of the Lord, and by the causeless mercy of the Lord, they are revealed to his pure devotee and to no one else. Om Ajnana Timirandasya Jnananjana Shalake Chakshurunmilidam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prashtaya Putale Srimade Bhakti Vedanta Swami Tinamini Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharani Nirvishesha Shunyavad Pashasha Desha Tarani Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. Today's sloka spoken by Bhagavan, Supreme Lord Krishna, to Brahmājī. So, what he was speaking, he is saying that he is giving the actual knowledge, he is awakening the realization in Brahmājī. So, how it is giving, is giving through words only. He is saying that all of me, whatever I have, whatever the Lords have, my actual eternal form, Lord's eternal form, and my transcendental existence, Lord's existence, color, qualities, and activities. So everything, let all be awakened within you by factual realization out of my causeless mercy. So this causeless mercy, anugrahāt, which is very important. So in order to understand the Supreme Lord, the absolute truth, the causeless mercy of the Lord is required. Without the causeless mercy, we cannot understand the Supreme Lord. And also Prabhupada giving the analogy over here, even though the father had many sons, even though the rich father, he had many sons, but he will reveal his business secrets to a pet son only. He cannot, because that son is the worthy person who can multiply that wealth, whatever they have the wealth, they can multiply, increase the business. The other person, he know all of his son's capabilities. So the person, the son who is capable and who is dear to him, only he will reveal his business secret to that son only. He won't reveal with all the other sons. We can see the Reliance family, Ambani, he had two sons. After Ambani, they were fighting for the business here and there. So they divided. One of the son, he became, he's increased his wealth from where he got, from which level he got, from that level he increased his wealth. The other son, he is almost in the bankrupt situation. So why it is happening? Because the worthy son, he will get the right thing and from the secret from the father. And this is the way the Lord also give the causeless mercy to his worthy sons, not to everyone. That's why Lord will reveal only to the person who is worthful, who is eligible to see the Supreme Lord in person. Only in front of them, Lord will appear. To them, Lord will show his form. Even though the Dhruva Maharaj, he was 5 years old boy. For him also, Lord showed his form. He was able to see the Supreme Lord face to face. It is not necessary to thousands of years. We need to do the meditation. We need to do all the devotional service. It is not necessary. But how the faith, strong faith we have on the Supreme Lord, even though we have the faith, the Lord's causeless mercy is required. Then only we can see the Supreme Lord. That's what Prabhupada is explaining over here. So, Lord is very much pleased with the what Brahmājī is, the tapasya, whatever he did, because he accepted the Lord's words and he continued his tapasya 1,000 celestial years without any disturbance, without any deviation. So that is the reason Lord was very much pleased with him, with his act. And what is it? He offered his causeless mercy on him, so that the factual realization about the Lord's existence, Lord's color, qualities, activities, everything he was able to see in front of him. Also, Prabhupada is explaining about the Vedas. In the Vedas, Vedas also saying that we cannot understand the Supreme Lord or realize the Supreme Lord by just reading the Vedas. Suppose I am the scholar in Sanskrit and I have the Vedas, Upanishad, everything is there in front of me in the form of books. Let me take out and read. If you read that, we won't get the actual knowledge. The mundane, yes, we know we are having only the mundane education. We don't have the devotion in our heart. Without devotion, even though 1,000 times if you read Bhagavad Gita, you cannot understand that. But with the help of, with a humble mood, with the devotion, with the surrenderness, if you are able to hear from the surrender to a bona fide spiritual master, that's what Prabhupada is saying, that one has unflinching faith in the bona fide spiritual master as well as in the Lord. So the unflinching faith, which is the underlying part, that is required. Unflinching faith. There should be a complete surrender to the Supreme Lord and to the spiritual master at any cost, any point of time. Lord will save me. That conviction we should have. It is not like that, oh, now I am in the trouble, so I need to make myself find the ways and let us leave this devotional service for some time. Let me try to take care of myself. Then I will continue whenever I come back to my normal state. So that should not be the case. In any point of time, any case, any situation, the unflinching faith we should have on the spiritual master and Lord. They will protect me at any point of time. The protection may come at the nth hour, at the last minute, last second. But we should have that even in the last second also, they will protect me. That faith we should have. That is unbridging faith. If we have that, then automatically Lord's mercy will flow on us. There is no other way. Because He has to surrender. Lord will surrender to us, to the devotee. That kind of devotee, Lord will surrender, who is having that unflinching faith. Because Dhruva, even though he was a 5 years old boy, he had the unflinching faith. Yes, his mother told that he asked, only Lord, who can bless me? That's what he was asking to the mother. His mother saying that only Lord can bless you. Lord can give this. Whatever you are expecting, the more opulence than your great grandfather, only Lord can give you. So then he is asking, where is the Lord? Then she told, I heard that the sadhus are all going to the forest to find out the Lord. Lord may be in the jungle. That's what he said. So she gave the path. Okay, you go to the jungle and you'll get it. Then he left with the faith, complete faith. There is no tinge of any doubt also. Okay, whether I'm a small boy, whether I will get to know the Lord or not. He has the complete faith, complete conviction that my mother told Lord is there in the forest. Definitely he will be there. Let me go and see. Then to test him also, Narada Muni came over that place, and he tested him. So you are a small boy. You need to. This is the time to play, not to find the Lord or tapasya and all those things. That is not. Once you become grown up, you can do like that. He tried to test his faith and his firmness. That time also, Dhruva Maharaj, he showed his firmness that if you are able to show me the God, how to attain the God, let me know. Otherwise, leave me. I will go and find out. So he has the determination to see the Lord and to get more opulence than his great grandfather. With that determination, he was going. When a person have that kind of unflinching determination, to see the Lord, and Lord will send the spiritual master to guide him. So that is the way the Dhruva Maharaj, he got the spiritual master, Narada Muni there. Then after seeing his firmness, Narada Muni gave the mantra and he asked him to, the pranava mantra he gave to Dhruva, he asked him, you go and under the tree and sit and you can meditate upon the Lord with this mantra. And he was doing the meditation. It is not that he was a small boy. How long he will do the meditation? 1 hour, 2 hour, 1 day or 2 days? He was doing the meditation for 6 months. And that is also the meditation was very strict level. It is not that let me sleep for some time, 8 hour, 10 hour, and whenever I'm feeling, let me get up and meditate. No, he was meditating and he was not eating. And later he was stopped eating. What he was eating? The dry leaves which is falling from the tree. He was eating the dry leaves for some time. And next month he was taking only the water. Third month, he stopped eating and drinking water only with the air like that. Then the Lord would be able to use his, because of his firmness and the unflinching determination to see the Lord, that controlled the Lord. The Lord was controlled by his firmness. Then Lord appeared in front of him. And after seeing the Lord, he was expecting the mundane thing only. He himself said, what he said? Dhruva said, Lord, I came here for a broken glasses, to collect a broken glasses from you, broken glass pieces. Broken glass pieces means, he is talking about this mundane opulences. But because of your causeless mercy, you yourself appear in front of me. You showed for your form in front of me. Beyond this, nothing. I don't want anything. So after seeing a Lord, all his attachment and all his determination on the getting into the material thing, everything gone off. Yes, Lord touched with the conchal, he got the knowledge from them. So from the Lord. So when the Lord touched, immediately he got all the knowledge, all the realization, everything within a second it happened. It happened. How the current, if you touch, when there is a one wire, it has the power. If you touch with another wire, immediately the power will pass. It is not necessary. You need to put a tie and it will take some time to pass. Immediately happened. That's the reason Lord touched, immediately he got all the revealed scriptures, everything, the knowledge, it came to Dhruva, and immediately he was able to realize that I came over here to get the Lord, the mundane things, material things, but how which is not useful at all. That's what he was, the 5 years old boy, he was realization, he was saying that I came here for the broken pieces of glasses, but you gave me the diamonds in the sense, Lord himself is showing his form and the knowledge he gave. So that is a way the Dhruva glorified the Supreme Lord. So we cannot imitate Dhruva Maharaj because, okay, let me also go and sit like a Dhruva Maharaj and can do. No, it is again, even though how much ever we tapasya we are doing, because with our intellectual gymnastics, okay, there are so many people are doing the gymnastic activities also. So with that, we cannot attain the Supreme Lord. So for that, the causeless mercy also required. So that is why in Bhagavad Gita also it is said that Lord has reserved his rights to expose his in front of any person. Even though Lord physically appeared as a human in this material world, with the Kauravas and Pandavas, he was speaking, he was doing his activities, but only the devotees who are having the humbleness, who are the devotees, only those persons can understand the Supreme Person, because they were able to follow his instructions. The other persons, because of their puffed up ego and their greed, they are not able to understand the Supreme Lord, even though Lord in front of them. Lord is showing his form in front of them, but they are not able to understand him. So that means that is called Yogamaya potency. Lord's Yogamaya potency, even though in front of you, Lord come also, if we don't have that humbleness and the devotion and love towards the God, we cannot see the Lord. Because Lord's Yogamaya potency, it is come in front of us as a curtain. So that is the reason we are not able to see the Supreme Lord. If we at all wanted to see the Supreme Lord, first enoughly we need to see the Lord through our ears. Then only we can see the Lord in person. So when we enoughly we hear and we can understand the Supreme Lord, through which we can see the Lord. By knowledge only we can see the Lord. And also here the Prabhupada is writing about the Brahma Samhita, what it is said. In the Brahma Samhita, it is said that Lord has the transcendental form and he can utilize one of his senses for any purpose, any one of his senses for any purpose. So for us, with our eyes, we can see only. With our nose, we can smell only. With our ears, we can hear only. With our mouth, we can speak or we can eat. Other than that, we cannot do anything. But Lord, with his senses, he can do anything and everything. So even that's what Prabhupada is writing over here. Through his ears, he can eat. So we are offering the prasadam, after offering the bhoga every day in front of the Lord to get the prasadam. So to first of all, whatever we are preparing the food items, in front of the Lord we are keeping and we are praying the Lord to accept it. So Lord is accepting it. So how do you know Lord has accepted it? There is no sign, no sign there, okay, Lord is accepted that, whether it is reduced, no, we don't know. But if you are offering that with love and devotion, Lord accepted it and he gave back the same thing as a remnants. And also, we are saying that only photo is there in my house or a vigraha is there. How that will eat? That will not, we don't know. People should not think in that. People will be thinking in that way, the common people. But a devotee knows that Lord may be any form. He may be in the form of vigraha, he may be in the form of photo also, the painting also. But still, through that also, Lord can eat. Lord can eat through his any of this, any way. Again, through the photo also, through the vigraha form also, through his eyes also he can eat. That's what Brahma Samhita says. And through his legs he can see. Is it possible for us to see anything through our legs? No, we have only two eyes. Through the eyes only we can see. But Lord can see through his legs also. Any senses he can use for any purposes. Because he is not conditioned like us. We are the conditioned soul. So that is the reason we have the two bodies. One is two things in awareness. One, our soul is Sachidananda Vigraha, and our body is made up of earth, water, fire, and matter. It's a matter. Blood, bone, and flesh is made up. Our body is made up of like that. But Lord's body and Lord's soul, everything is same. It is Sachidananda Vigraha. So the Sachidananda Vigraha, if anybody asks how your soul look like, we cannot explain to anyone. We cannot compare anything in this material world. Because in this material world, everything made up of earth, water, fire, ether only. Because our soul is a Sachidananda Vigraha. That is made up of a spiritual thing, which we cannot use through our mundane senses. We cannot feel, we cannot explain what is the form of the soul and how it will look like. Nobody can explain that because it is spiritual. That is a similar way. Lord also Sachidananda Vigraha, his soul and body, everything is same. He is the transcendental always. So that is the reason we are unable to explain, unable to understand with our mundane knowledge. That is the reason people are calling him as a Lord is the formless. So it is formless in the sense, it is not a formless like form means like us, the body made up of earth, water, and fire. But he has the form. His form is made up of Sachidananda Vigraha. Because we are studying the scriptures, we are seeing that there are multiple forms, multiple colors. Lord has the Shama Varna. We are saying the Krishna, we are saying the Shama Varna, the blackish color. Sometimes he's coming with a whitish color. Sometimes it's the reddish color. Sometimes it's the yellowish color. And he came as a lion and he came as a fish. Different form, different incarnation he took. So Lord has the different pastimes, different forms, different colors. All these Lord will reveal only to the devotees and who is having the unflinching faith on him. Now for others, you put the Yoga Maya as a curtain. This is what we can understand from this sloka as well as from the purport provided by Srila Prabhupada. So only through causeless mercy of the Lord, we can able to see the Lord. We can understand the qualities and activities of the Lord. And we are trying to, with our mundane purport of knowledge, if we are trying to understand the Lord, it is covered by Yoga Maya. Even millions of years we did the meditation, we cannot see the Supreme Lord. That's what Prabhupada also confirming in the purport. Hare Krishna. Thank you, everyone. We will meet tomorrow. Hare Krishna.